How's my time?
You were over, but it was awesome.
Yeah.
Could someone speak about the White House being receptive to non-believers this year?
Oh, I was at the White House. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, you were. You can talk about it. No, I've already been up there twice. So, you want to go together? Come on, Noel.
Do it together.
There you go.
Yeah, do it together. Don't let her talk it.
Could you sing it, maybe?
We could sing if we practiced. No.
Could you speak the same words at the same time?
We were very honored in February to be two of the invitees to the White House. Well, actually, the building next to the White House, the Eisenhower Building. To be part of the first ever meeting between administrative officials and non-secular representatives. There were about 60 of us. It was a very nice conference room. And we met with a bunch of people whose names I don't remember now. And but they listened to us. They gave us kind of a presentation about what they thought the Obama administration was interested in doing on issues with religion in the military and military chaplains, on child abuse exemptions and child abuse, and I was forgetting the third one. Faith-based initiatives. Faith-based initiatives. So it was actually quite fun. We had a really great time. We all went out for lunch together, and then WASH, which is Washington Area Secular Humanists, threw a huge party for us that night, and it was great. I got to meet a bunch of people from the Washington area.
I was at the CFI building.
Center for Inquiry. They have lots of different organizations in DC that are all secular, and they all get along and do things to help each other. And they actually have like brick and mortar places to go other than restaurants where we have a curtain when a church group comes in to be partitioned off. So,
yeah, and it was a really good meeting, and the administration officials seemed well prepared. And if you're interested in seeing any more information about exactly what was presented, you can go to the Secular Coalition for America website at www.secular.org. And Atheist Alliance International is one of the member groups of Secular Coalition for America, as is Camp Quest and American Atheists.
And American Humanist Association, and several secular Jewish organizations, and
County
Humanists.
Council for Secular Humanism.
Yep, there's now 11 member organizations.
11.
So it's a nice big secular club.
Yeah.
And also that's when Secular Coalition presented a 10-year plan of what they wanted to do. They got a big endowment from Todd Stiefel, about, was it $250,000 or $500,000, which allowed them to expand both their personnel and also their programs. And so they're working now to really push, in Washington they have the staff now and the capabilities not only to push their programs, but they've got a leadership conference going now for college students, and also to push forward candidates for office and get them to come out and give them the support that they need to be elected and to stay elected.
Yeah.
Question.
So, Secular Coalition's website has details on what the administration said about
Yes.
faith-based initiatives.
We aren't allowed to say exactly what the administration said. That's their policy, but you can definitely see the statements of what our representative said, which were Kathleen Duncan, who is vice president of American Atheists, and also why did I say Duncan? Sorry. Anyway, sorry. And she's also their military coordinator of affairs. Jason Torpy, who's president of Military Association of Atheists and Freethinkers. John, so did the president of Herb Silverman spoke, and
And
then
then a letter from a lady who'd been affected by religious exemptions in child abuse cases. Her parents had refused to get her medical treatment when, what was her problem?
she had an infection in her knee,
infection.
and people heard her screaming. Neighbors heard her screaming.
Pain.
They thought someone was giving birth at home, and in fact, her best friend's mother sent an ambulance to the house, but the parents turned her away, and she had a phone in her room, but she was so indoctrinated, and this was when she was like 12 or 13, she was so indoctrinated into the religion, she never thought to call for help. And she got no medicine. They just prayed over her. She was a Christian Scientist. That's what her family
those kind of things that the Secular Coalition for America is working to fight against. So, and the way that if you want to get involved, I'm always telling people how they can get involved because we have the resources compared with, like the Catholic Church and the Christian groups. Our resources are like down here and their resources are up here. So if you want to get involved, the best way to do it is to join. What I usually recommend is if you can do it, join your local group like Iowa Atheists and Freethinkers, because Iowa Atheists and Freethinkers is a member organization affiliate of AAI. AAI is a member organization of the Secular Coalition for America, and the member organizations of AAI give money to AAI. AAI gives money to the Secular Coalition for America. And I also recommend that you join a national or international group like AAI or American Atheists, whatever you feel most comfortable with, because that way you're getting your local influence and participation, and then you're also part of a national organization. But if you can't afford to do both, I recommend you join your local group because they're a member of AAI, and so the organization, the movement will feel that impact if you do that. So, or you can volunteer, or take a leadership position in Iowa Atheists and Freethinkers or whatever other organization you want.
Yeah. Take a leadership position. Get involved.
Or even if you don't want to, if you're not a fan of leadership, you can, just help, like take on some task, like helping edit the newsletter or, designing materials. I mean, you guys already have great materials, but, there's always room for whatever your passion's around. If you're a website designer, the movement's always looking for help with websites. There's just tons of things you can do if you want to get involved.